Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business and sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. So, I got this wonderful question in the Facebook group and I wanted to come and do a video about it. And the question was, how do I move people with my acting? How do I make or elicit an emotional response? And of course, there are actors, voice actors, people who train their entire life to be able to, emotionally connect and, bring people to that state. But there's also other things that can be done with music and things that help elicit those feelings. But today, I want to show you a brief, quick method that you can use to kind of get you in a place where you're thinking about a different, style of delivery. So starting off, whenever I think of, bringing emotion or trying to, share a message that relates with people on a deeper level, I often think about, who is the person or what could this person be that's sharing this message, right? If it goes beyond me, which most times, we are just the vessels, right, that are delivering that message, but we get to take on the persona of, different types of characters. So in this particular case, we want to find some sort of a relationship with a character that we feel could relate in some way. So anyways, I wanted to show you a method that I use that can be used in all sorts of different things. All right. I'm meaning like in all sorts of different manners in which, you can use this. But basically, I'm going to switch over my screen and let's see if I make sure I get it. Is it right? Here we go. So anyways, this is on my desktop, of course. And as you can see, I just did a Google search for old man and with a beard. All right. And what I love to do as an actor, right? I mean, as a voice actor, is that we, get to imitate. Right? Great acting is imitation, is great imitation. All right. So one thing that you can do is, type in a term that, you feel can give you a image or images or something to imitate. And what's amazing about this is if we look at these images, all right, and let's just say I click on this guy right here, all right? I mean, this is an incredible image to me, right? Like, to me, this guy, on his face, there's years of work or weathered, time and thought and experiences, So if I go to, create a message or a style or a character within that message. And by the way, this doesn't mean that you're doing a character like for a video game, right? We are acting no matter what we are doing. And in this particular situation, we're trying to bring emotion. I just thought, one way I could do was, create something from, an imitation of a person, that shows me emotion from what I see in this particular case from this picture here. And I see this guy, and what it does to me is I'm going to try to, I'm going to start imitating the feelings that I get from just, looking at this man's face and the feeling I get from looking at him, right? As if it's time. There's something there that elicits our feelings. It's more than just looking at something. It's starting to feel what that something is. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I lost my wife. 50 years we were together. And is longer than a lifetime. And yet, not long enough. I don't know. I literally just made that up. But I was looking at, and whether or not, you connected with that style of delivery I was just doing, I was just improvising, and with this type of character or person or face, right? I mean, it gave me that feeling. It allowed me to bring out something that was an imitation of something. This is another. Let's try another one. So if I click on this, this awesome picture, right? To me, this is something where it's like, I've done a lot in my life, been a lot of places, seen a lot of things. It is true. We can be and go anywhere and anything. I love this picture because in this one it elicits a reaction within me to actually position my face a certain way, right? I mean, again, this is a person who, like, by looking at it, has lived years and has seen so much, but at the same time, has this meekness to them or sincerity or humbleness, right? And we see that through those expressions. That's what it relates to me, right? From what I see. I mean, this is another wonderful way to do it. Now, if you look at some other of these pictures, right? Here's this Pierce Brosnan. What is it? Pierce Brosnan, whatever his name is. Anyways, so you know what I mean? This is where we get a little bit more sly. And the feelings. Now, it doesn't matter whether you sound like them. It's not impersonation. It's more of the feeling that we get from the pose, the emotion that it seems like we're seeing on their face, right? Like, this is great, right? I love this guy, This is a happy time, right? That's just happy and joyful and jovial. I hope that this helps and trying to see different ways, of coming upon characters, right? Like, this is wicked when you look at some of these, like, these faces and the idea of what they've been through or what that says. Wow, look at this. You know what I mean? This picture is amazing, right? No, whoop. I don't know where I went with that. Oh, there we go. The bearded old man. This picture is absolutely incredible, right? I mean, I could just, if you even positioning your face that way allows you to bring out, a different delivery than just you trying to wonder how to say something. It begins to make you feel like, what am I trying to say? Do you know what I mean? And when I look at a person like this, right, it's an outward stimulus to bring an inward response. Does that make sense? And this can be done all sorts of ways. You can do this with landscapes. You can do this with music. Music is another wonderful tool to actually play music. I love narrating to music. When I'm trying to get a specific feeling, even and if they don't send music, right? I mean, I might sometimes find my own, just listening to my headphones, so you don't pick it up. But it allows rhythm. It allows you to feel certain things, to bring out emotions with using outside stimulus. All right, to elicit inward response. Does that make sense? It's also called, there's also things called like the method, right? It's where you're searching for, this is a term in acting, right? For an acting style, right? You're searching to experience real life in order to explore the inner feelings that you have and the inner emotions that you have by using outward stimulus, like, dressing up, like putting yourself in situations where you really go through them in order to elicit those real responses. Okay. In this particular case, we are using pictures, music, stimulus, visual stimulus, so that we can bring out something different. And if you're trying to find something that, you are, let me pull this back up. Let me see. Here we go. If you're trying to find something that, you are struggling with, getting that extra oomph in your acting, that difference, that variation, right? There's more to it. And by the way, I changed my voice to make it sound like a little breathier, but you don't even have to do that. Right? You don't even have to change your voice. It's just the delivery. It's the feeling that you feel by seeing what you're seeing, and then you relating that feeling by how you're delivering the message that that your client's giving you. It's a wonderful way. And I just used old man. I mean, think about all the different adjectives and things that you could put in, all right, into Google or whatever, and get some sort of, stimulus for you to deliver messages. And you can do this for anything. There's another wonderful thing to do this for. If you're doing an audiobook, okay, or characters in the audiobook, especially in fiction, it's a great way to, I often, sometimes if it's a lot of characters, I'll create almost like a mood board, but it's more like a character board where I'll actually assign pictures. I'll find pictures on there and assign them to the characters so that it gives me an idea of what the characters look like. It brings the story to life for me so I can tell it better, and also I can know what that character, continuously sounds like, and I can also record a brief voice recording of what I've done with that character so I don't forget it, right, if I got to go back after a couple chapters. But there's so many different ways, tools, and techniques that we can grow using the tool, like I said, the stimulus from just searching on Google that could definitely, bring out emotions to move people. All right, you guys, I hope that this helped. This is a cool technique. Use it, explore your ideas about the world too. I mean, when it comes to, delivering, of message. I mean, the thing about acting, even voice acting, I mean, it is a constant discovery, right? It's a constant look at what we think things are. Like how we think things are said or things are received, and, the way they really are said or really are received in the eye of the beholder, and, that what that could mean in different places in the world, and some preconceptions that we have that might not be that might not be what we feel now if we take a step and look at it and say, well, maybe logically that doesn't make sense, right? Maybe logically I thought I was being emotional, but the way I'm seeing it, maybe I wasn't being, I was trying to do something else. Maybe it was too canned, or, maybe it could be a little different, right? I mean, it's just a really neat exploration tool. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button down below. Also, if you get an opportunity right now, we are really doing a ton of demos right now. Andrew and I are really kicking up our demo services. If you're interested in getting a professional demo done with me and Andrew, we'd love to help you out. There'll be a link below, or you can go to avosjourney.com and check that out, and we'd love to help you. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. You have a wonderful Wednesday. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.